firstly, it's impossible to write anything that's perfect, as any writer will know. But the other interesting thing I found is your standard for what constitutes good, great, or excellence will change as your skills grow. So you might read a story and say, that's really good. And then you'll try and write something similar, and you'll get your own story or your own piece of nonfiction to a certain point. But then because your skills have improved, you'll start to spot other mistakes in the work or other things that you can fix. And then you've raised the bar on yourself, and then you'll rewrite it again. And you can keep doing that, but eventually you'll reach a point where diminishing returns sets in. So you got to ask yourself, at what point, do you need to send this to an editor who's expecting it so you can get paid? Or what point should you just publish the book and accept it's never going to be perfect? Or at what point should you hire an editor of your self-publishing who can find and fix mistakes faster than you can? This is a mistake I think I made with my latest book. I wrote it during the lockdown, so I wanted to invest a good bit of time in it. And it was more of a creative project rather than something that was going to build a business in some way. So there's lots of parenting stories in it. But because it was so personal, I spent a lot of time rewriting those stories. And I think it cost me about 2 or 3 months in the editing process, because I was trying to write the stories myself because they were so personal. But I would have been better hiring an editor sooner, because when I did hire an editor, she did point out some things in the book that I was able to fix quite quickly, some structural issues. And as soon as I did that, it solved a few problems for me with the book. And when it was done, it was like, if I had done this in February, I would have been able to publish a lot sooner. So I suppose that's the key lesson I've learned on that particular mistake. So I'm still making it, basically.
Yeah, I think it's something that one has to keep an eye on throughout one's career.